It's been too long, Commander. Way too long.
Dragonborn!
Welcome back to XCOM Season 1? Yes, we're on Season 1 here. I don't know why I've taken this long to get to another XCOM episode. Much for the same reason probably that I haven't uploaded many Weathercraft episodes. But I don't know why I do these more often. They're insanely easy to edit, because I just take out all the coughs and throat clearings, and they get the most views. And it's fun. Like, this is one of my favorite games. So I don't know why I don't do this more. And I've completely forgotten where I'm at. I know there's a mission waiting for me. Alien abduct show crap. Oh, that... United States is... in... Angola? Is that Angola? I hope I haven't gotten my geometry wrong. I'm usually pretty crap at geometry. Anyway, apparently Boston, United States is in the middle of Africa. But that's probably why I wasn't playing, because it's a heavy. Now, what does my barracks look like? Oh, we've got... Oh, we've actually got a decent team, I think, yeah. We got a corporal, a few lance corporals. Yeah, we're actually fine. Okay. Wait, what month are we in? April, so that's Seekers, Thin Men, and the other guys. Floaters, that's it. Okay. Well... I don't know, there's not much more else to say. I'm so flabbergasted from being back, finally. There's not much more else to say. This is an urban block. I'm not entirely sure what consists as an urban block, but if I'm not mistaken, construction sites are usually part of the urban block area of operations, and those are some of the worst places to be, because there is no cover, almost everything is no man's land, and yeah, there's no great angles, there's no flanks or anything. I'm definitely going to want a sniper on this, so it's a good thing I'm Lance Corporal. And I'm definitely going to want assault and scout, so let's actually put some people in here. I definitely want an engineer to blow up what little cover there is, because if I'm thinking of the right maps, there's usually a whole bunch of explodable half covers. That's engineer going to be very... let me try that again. Engineer's going to be very useful there, especially with Sapper. And he's got heat warheads, which means if we face Seekers, they're very dead. At least in theory. A medic is always useful. Lightning. I cannot remember what you want it to become, but I think, I don't know, I don't have those messages anymore. I think he said Rocketeer. But I'm not going to take him with on this mission, A, because he's a specialist, B, because I can't actually remember what he wanted. So, I mean, that really leaves us with these three. I don't really have much of a choice here. But that's fine. This is our A-team. And I think we are one day off of a scope. Yeah, I saw there was a scope coming in one day, but we don't have any others. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to have to do with a laser sight for one more mission. You with your flash... Do I want to smoke on you? I think I want to smoke on you. Wait, do you have smoke and mirrors? No. What do you have? You have steadfast and field medic. Okay, maybe let's not go smoke on... What the hell? Okay, my game just decided to go. Let's maybe not take a smoke grenade on you for the time being. Are you sorted? Yeah, you're sorted. You're definitely sorted. Idris is sorted. I'm debating taking the marksman rifle on this map. They're not, like I said, because of all the awkward lines of sights and half covers and whatnot, they're not usually great for marksman's rifles, but she does have hollow targeting, which means if she can get it on a unit while standing, relatively far back, that's gonna be pretty good. And I don't feel too comfortable putting something like an SMG on her at this point. I think she's still too low health, too low risk, or too high risk. You could also take 2 battle scanners on her though. This problem's with scouts, I never know what to put on them. You know what? Let's go for this game. SMG flashbang. So that you can run up and flashbang support. And then maybe get a couple of... Oh, but marksman rifle is useful. And we built the marksman scope for... No, I'm going to stick with the marksman rifle. Marksman scope. Battle scanner, definitely. And then me... No one else is bringing the backup medikit, so I might as well. Okay, this is our team. Our A-team. There's not much more to say. I mean, I've pretty much explained the plan here. These guys are very short range, somewhat medium range, and then long range. You have SMG on you, right? Or a carbine? You have carbine. That's only so that you're mildly useful after expending your rockets. Okay. No, we're good. Let's go.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States. We're still picking up transmissions indicating alien movement in one of their major city centers. We should get down there and secure the area ASAP.
Shit. That's not the map I was expecting. It's a very nice map. Don't get me wrong, I love this map because, I don't know, it's just a very nice map to fight on. But that is not the map I was expecting and not the map I was prepared for. In fact, it's probably the worst map to have a marksman rifle on my scout for now. In fact, it's probably the worst map for a sniper to be on, for that matter. Or one of the worst. Let me get down there and then I'll show you exactly what I mean about this map.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike One is cleared to engage.
Okay, now I was gonna say, I heard the combat music the moment we touched down. There's aliens right there and there's a whole bunch of floaters. Galrad? Sorry, Ark. Not Galrad. Galrad's my... That's how long I've played. Long last I've played. I can't even remember who's who. If he lands that, amazing. If he doesn't land that, we're a little bit screwed because he's then lives in open cover. So I need to count until where can we actually run without them spotting us. Keeping in mind that this is a heavy. So if I move about 3 tiles to the left, aliens will spot me from this side. In fact, I think there they are. Yep, there's Seekers this side. Just as I suspected. There's aliens all over the place already. Now, technically, they don't see me. They've got a thin man with them. Technically, they don't see me. Which means I'm actually very safe to just put everyone on Overwatch now as they're starting here. Because they can't then come and attack and shoot in the same turn. At the same time, I do want to get some sort of position using the advantage that I know exactly where 2 of the pods are. And the fact also that they're both mechanic... Okay, wait, no. Floaters don't count as mechanical. This side is mechanical pods. And we have Heat Warhead's Arc. And where's he? That was him. Yeah, Heat Warhead Spartan. So these guys are pretty dead. I'm not so fussed about this, but the Thin Man's going to be a little bit of a hassle to deal with. That's not the problem pod, though. The problem pod is this guy, is this side. Because floaters are just to deal with. That's why I say I want to count from both sides what my leeway is and then see where it is I can move to in this area. So let's see. And that floater, I think it's fairly obvious he starts there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's why I can see them, because, yeah, Idris can technically see. So we could activate that pod with a hollow target scout shot, and they would all fly towards us this way. Some of them probably go into high ground over here on the shop. smash through these windows. Floaters are not very defensive. They're not going to retreat, and especially if we just take a shot on one, they're going to get angry and start to advance. The question is, can we do that while still being out of range of this pod? Now, those Seekers, I think they're on that tile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What the hell? 14, 15, 16, 17. These two are just out of sight. If we move them, the Seekers will not spot them, which means we are safe to take the shots on this side and rearrange accordingly. What could go wrong with this? Idris is caught in open cover with floaters, who automatically have A, half cover bonus because they're flying, and B, the height bonuses against her, aim bonuses against her because they're flying. And I don't actually know, I forgot what the camera controls are. That's up, that's view alien, that's top down. That does nothing. That does something. It looks like a pod of 3. It does look like a pod of 3. Yes, that is a pod of 3. Which means that this is relatively safe. We have the firepower to then deal with the other two floaters, no matter how they come. 73% to hit is very good, plus then that one will be holo targeted. I don't know which one is the leader. The point is that we can get the jump on these guys without these guys here seeing us. And if they then patrol into us next turn, they can't take a shot at us. So hopefully by next turn then, we'll have dealt with this side. We cannot be flanked this side anymore, and we can focus all our attention on the Seekers this side. The only alternative is to go guns blazing on both sides, which I don't want to do. I want to take one fight at a time. This seems like the safest option, and it is insanely risky, but I think we can deal with it. Oh, and he's dead. First shot. Nice one, Idris. And that's another 3. Okay, so it's a pot of 4, and as expected, they've advanced. That was not part of the plan. That's a problem. That's a big problem. That's a very big problem. That's shit. That's a very big problem. This is what I was saying. Idris is now caught out of cover. Okay, where's my tank? There he is. He can tank the thin man shot? Yes, he can tank the thin man shot. Seekers don't do a lot of damage. They're just insanely difficult to kill. And if he moves up there, he can get a really good shotgun shot on this one. And then Spartan moves to the car here. Nades this car. In fact, what is your range? Oh yeah, you can definitely nade the car from there. Because that one Seeker went into stealth mode somewhere around there, plus the thin man hiding behind this car. That'll force the thin man to move. If we can take out both of this cover, he'll have to retreat. As for this side, I think Ark is going to have to land a pretty amazing shot to make this all work. He could move up to there and take the shot, but if there's aliens inside, yeah, he's fucked. There's no two ways about that. There could very well be someone there. Again, this is a heavy, or not a heavy, was it a heavy? Yeah, no, this was a heavy. These are pretty powerful pods, so I expect there to be maybe another 1 or 2 pods on the map. Knowing XCOM, those pods are sitting right there, waiting for us to move up to this door. That's not a chance I'm willing to take. That is unexplored territory. I do not have a response for a third pod there. So how the hell are we going to deal with this? Who else do we got? We got a medic who is not going to be very useful this round. He could sit... Oh, but he does have a flashbang. How far can he throw that flash? Oh, not very far. This counting could be important again. I want to know exactly how far he can throw that flashbang. Because if he can hit the floaters from the back here, that is going to stuff up their aim enough. Not enough so that Idris is completely safe, but so that if we do not deal with them completely, they shouldn't be able to do too much to us. Idris might die here, though. That's not something I want happening. Help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He can throw 10 tiles. excluding the one that he's standing on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5, 7, 8.5, 10. He can throw there. He can hit the front one, not the back one. That's what I was worried about. He doesn't have the range. As for your rockets, if you went here and hit the rocket, great. Or even here and hit the rocket, great. The problem is having moved. And I can't see anything. What's the other option? That Thin Man's gonna advance is the main problem. But, ooh, I did just remember. That Thin Man cannot see us, which means he has to advance. Technically, he could go there and take a shot on us, so we want to be facing this direction if we're going to take the Thin Man option. Most likely, he's going to come around here and try and get to one of these advanced covers. We can set up Overwatch for the Thin Man. Like I say, Seekers can't move very far and they don't do a lot of damage. And then if we focus all our attention on this side and just evade the Thin Man for one turn, that might be safer. How do we do that? First of all, where's my assault? Galrod. Galrod can run and gun this one, and he can tank from here. Do I want him there? I want him there. He can run and gun here, smack this one in the face. He's definitely out of range of any sort of Thin Man shot then. And the rest of us just reposition once we take out these floaters. We face that side cover so that the Thin Man cannot see us from behind here. Oh dear. And the question is, do I put him in half cover or full cover? Half cover? I know it's dangerous. But if these aliens are lucky enough to get a shot on him... Oh, there's a third floater. Oh, that's just brilliant. Please hit this. Please hit this. Yes! Good job. Okay. That's a good start. Now you can't nade the floaters, can you? Because they're too high up, I think. You could if you could land it on that... Wait, quickly land for me the grenade on this thing? Oh, you can't bounce the grenade onto them, they're not... Oh, that's annoying. Okay, no, so Ark is going to have to take... I don't want him to take that position because then he's in view of the Thin Man. I also don't want to leave him out of cover. And if he moves behind here, he can rocket the back too, but he's gonna have a very bad chance of hitting them then. Why did both of you have to activate at once? I swear. Okay, if you move here and nade them, that's great. If you can't nade them, that's crap. It's still safer than a Thin Man shot, ironically. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that shotgun chance. Come on, surely there's gotta be some way... Oh, there we go. I saw it. You can hit the top of this thing. Come on, I believe in you. You can hit the top of this thing and affect both of those floaters. Come on, I saw the shot. There. Is that not? That should be in? Why is it not in? Okay. Crap. Okay. I hope the indicator's lying to me. If it's not lying to me, this is getting worse by the minute. Okay, you get out of sight. The most important thing is getting out of sight of the Thin Man. And you... Ooh. Ooh, please, yes. Make that work, come on. Oh yes, make me proud. Oh yes. Brilliant, that's the kind of shot we need. Okay. Now... I kind of want to tank a little bit with a Polden. But Idris is still in sight of those floaters, but... this is annoying, this is very annoying. She's in sight of the Thin Man too, I believe. Why is my camera doing that? Is she in sight of the Thin Man? No, she's not. The Thin Man has to advance to see her. And he can't advance anyway, but he's going to get a tactical advantage over her, I don't think. He'll have to make a dash to here to see her. I hope. If that's the case, what can you see? You can see that guy, and you have a very poor chance of hitting him. Okay. New plan. We're going to bait them with a Polden. Make them think that a Polden is the primary target. That Thin Man will then hopefully move to that cover and take a shot at a Polden. Instead of Idris. Or you can just completely remove a Seeker and solve a bunch of problems. He is going to take some damage. He's probably going to not survive.
That's affirmative.
Don't tell me that. That's the best we can do this round. I sincerely hope that this one of these jumps, you know, launches himself somewhere else. Or that somehow these units pull through and just dodge everything. There's the Thin Man. And, yep, he's taking the bait. On the medic as well, which is good, because he's not going to get affected by the acid. That's not as good, but that's fine. We can deal with that. It's now a case of whether these guys can survive. It's not good. That's very not good. Okay. Okay. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. First of all, what can I see? I can see the Thin Man. I'm going to take out the Thin Man. I've got a 100% chance in him. There's no question about that. Right. Second of all, can you rocket these two again? If you can land that, that'll solve a lot of problems right now, Ark. That solves some problems. That solves some problems. Not all, but some. Now I want you to come back here and shotgun this guy. Cheers. And then last but not least, I want to put another bait out using my actual tank for the Thin Man, so that he doesn't take a shot at the already strangled medic. Who's going to take another point of damage? Yes. Yes, just as expected, he takes the bait. Perfect. Okay. Now you remove him. Perfect. I should still have a sight on the Thin Man. Yes, and hopefully I can land the shot on 80%. Yes! And medic is now free to next turn come and stabilize my scout.
Aye, aye, Commander.
And somehow, don't ask me how, but somehow we're all alive. Yeah, I don't care about the meld. This is a heavy. Go away. Okay.
I'm rolling.
Okay. Let's stabilize you.
Fix everything. Calm down.
That's gonna put my entire A-team in the med bay for
Yes, Commander.
at least a month. She's gonna go in for about 45 days.
Reloaded.
I think we just need around to recuperate and heal as much as possible. That was a sucky first engagement, and the sad thing is, I don't think that could have gone better. I think the way we handled it was pretty much the only thing I could have done at that point. With that in mind, you want to start stacking up from this doorway here.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Ark isn't going to be much use now, ironically. He's got a carbine, so he's got a bit of extra accuracy, but without his rockets, he's not going to be doing a whole lot. And I do have a backup medkit, which is amazing. Okay. Make sure everyone's reloaded and ready. And you can steady your weapon. Yeah, one meld canister just went again. That's completely fine. I don't care. I do kind of want to heal my Grenadier up, because he's quite important. Let's just have Galrad move in, and Ark next to him. And the aliens know we're here by the smashing glass isn't all bad, because we kind of want them to come to us. We've got a good position here now for once. You come here. And heal him.
Come on, time to cowboy up.
There we go. You continue steadying. You, me. That was actually very stupid. There could have been more aliens to the side. Yeah, don't ever do that. Overwatch. It's about the best we can do now. This is kind of nerve-wracking. Definitely nerve-wracking. I want you to heal him up one last time. Just because I think Engineer is going to be quite important in any fight, but especially one if we have seen Seekers on the map already. That's because of that heat warheads. And I think what I want to start doing is moving everyone into this building here. Slowly but surely. There's no rush. We're not collecting meld or anything. We want to make sure that everyone is ready to breach those two doors at the back. I just realized I didn't actually talk about this map at all because we just got stuck straight into an engagement. Let me go into F2. How do I zoom out? G. Okay. I'm just trying to think. This is the laundry map. Yes. So Vanilla Spawn is down here somewhere. That's the same map that you rescue Mr. Thomas, I think Hutchinson or Hudson, something like that on. You know, the guy who's like, I will see my legal prosecutors before you guys can take me in. You know, that asshole. Yeah, it's the same map that you find him on later in the game. And it's... Like I said, it's one of my favorite maps to fight on because there's a lot of really nice... I want to say things like... Why? No. I want to heal my medic. There's a lot of nice choke points and fighting alleys and whatnot, and this ladder gets you the high ground on top of this building, which is insanely tall, and basically gives you view over half the map. The other building also has a very nice roof that just goes for just one long length here. So it's very easy to get on the roof. It's not so easy to do anything if you're greeted by a pod of Seekers and Floaters flanking you. That's... yeah. Not that... yeah. We just won't ever talk about that again.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Didn't realize these guys already moved. Okay, so they're outside here.
You hear that?
Okay, I have an idea for this, actually. Galrod has CCS. If I remember correctly, that's the perk. Yes, confers a reaction shot against any enemy who closes within 4 tiles. Which means, if he's standing at this door and an alien walks in, they're pretty dead. There's no two ways about it. I want him on that side for that reason. And since we know the aliens are here, I'm going to reveal with him also being my main tank. Everyone else is going to flock around to this side for a flank on the aliens. Except me, who is going to then support the assault in this side. Only because I won't be able to run out the door and shoot. Because I have to be steadied and whatnot. And I don't have snapshot. There they are. 3 drones. Oh, you didn't take your reaction shot. Cheers, mate. Now I'm scared to open this door. Because I don't know what else is behind that door. So let's instead move our shotguns towards this side. Where we can all help out being those ones. Remember, we can always move back. There's no rush. We continue steadying and just overwatch everyone so that if those drones walk through or fly through, they're... I mean, I've got CCS over here, I've got Overwatch waiting for them there. Okay, I think they're also playing the flanking game.
Moving to position.
Let's just keep a steady amount of Overwatch on each side. Overwatch, Overwatch. I should have actually Overwatched there. Overwatch. And there's more from this side. Brilliant. Of course there's more from this side. Why wouldn't there be more from this side? That would just make things harder. Yeah, I heard them. There's the door opening. Okay, so there's a door. It could be this door. I'm not going to run out and check. But, yeah. There's aliens inside here. No, it can't be that... Can it be that door? Because technically I only have line of sight here because of Idris. Who wouldn't see aliens, I don't think. Wouldn't count as an activation because she's stabilized. The only other door is on this side though, and I can't really tell if that's been opened or closed. Okay, so we know that all the aliens are on this side. We haven't heard anything from this side, so I think it's fairly safe to open this at this point. And then if the drones are out here, then you can take them. It bothers me though that we can't find them now. It really bothers me. They're not blocking any doorways or anything. And tile scanning doesn't reveal a thing. We're going to continue waiting. Generally, when aliens get scared, they sort of recuperate themselves and... Hello, sectoid. That's... Ooh, that would be an amazing shot. Oh, what a shot. What a shot indeed. Okay, 3 sectoids is nothing we can't deal with. Definitely nothing we can't deal with. I just want you in cover. What I was saying is that when aliens get scared, they tend to generally retreat, and then after a few turns they sort of collect themselves and then return. However, if there's only one alien left in the pod, he will rarely do that. He'll just fly off to another pod and yeah, sort of join up with him. And here are the drones. Okay, that one is very dead. Cheers. Okay, now there's still nothing on the sectoids. That's fine. You're gonna remove this drone, please. Hardened. Of course. Kind of want to move him out. So he's facing the sectoids, but if they come out this door, he's dead. So no, better safe than sorry. Cheers. Continue overwatching, continue steadying, continue overwatching. Okay, there's a mind fray. And there's a perfect example of what I was talking about, that the drones eventually found them within themselves to come back. Okay, that's... Okay, as long as that doesn't chain panic. Oh no! Oh no, that's a chain panic, that's not great. That means I only have a few to deal with. Okay. What I want to do in this case is flank the alien. This alien is not... It's technically not, I want to say, imperative that he moves. But the fact that he's being flanked is going to scare him nonetheless. Remember, he doesn't know that we don't have weapons that can reach him. And hopefully with Overwatch then, he's going to move. Hopefully with Overwatch we can then catch him at least once. You guys have to be the worst regiments I've ever worked with. And I panicked. I now know exactly why I panicked. Okay, I want to reload these two. I want to actually reload everyone. I'm going to hunker so that they don't take any more shots at me. I know they can still mindframe you when hunkered, but it's better than taking, 4 or 5 damage off their pistol. I'd rather take the 1 damage from being mindfrayed, especially since I'm still in armor. Okay, you can come back and perma take this ground. Okay, and since they're not there... Yeah. Okay, so they are moving through this building. That was expected. Thing is, I don't want to stack my guys on this side now, because then if they emerge from here, they're going to be flanked. This wouldn't be a terrible position to take, though.
Heading out.
And I can review there. And I can continue the Overwatch game. I can play this for as long as necessary. They're seemingly close to this door. If they're about to burst out of there, that'll be hilarious. 2 shotgun Overwatchers on them at that range. Yeah, they're pretty screwed. Being said, do I want to move myself? I can't really move myself anywhere useful. I could slowly, steadily start advancing towards this side, but that's about it. I think they're staying still inside here, but there's still 3 of them. He didn't kill any of them. No, he didn't kill any of them. Okay, there's a mine merge coming from right over here. Which means that I can do something absolutely hilarious, and I am 100% going to do it if I can get all my guys in position. I don't want to be out of position when we do this, because this will be oh so glorious. And you can run and go wherever needed. Okay. So, we know they're here. Or at least there. We also have a great idea with Sapper. I think you can see exactly where this is going. Oh, hi there. Cheers, mate. And his mind merge friend was still there. So even though we won't get 2, we're about to make his day very, very bad.
Going out.
Oh, did someone get stuck out of cover? Why can't I see him? You're joking, right? You're actually kidding me. I can't see him? Nah, I can see him. Come on. Okay, I can't see him. Fine. Who else wants a kill? You need a kill? Why can no one see this alien? He's, like, exposed. Guys! That's not how this was supposed to work. I don't want to move him there because he can get flanked. I'll move a pole on the side. Can you see him then? But there's his friend. I found his friend. The question is, what do I do with that information? Because his friend is... I could flashbang them both. I can flashbang them both? I can flashbang them both. I don't want his friend running away. He's in an amazing position there. I know I can take out the one on 2 health in the building here. But we want to stop both of them at the same time so we don't end up playing a cat and mouse game around the shop area. Okay, you come out here. Overwatch in case they run. Steady. Continue overwatching. He's gonna run because he's out of cover. He's gonna advance? Oh. And he's just gonna sit there and go outside. Okay. Now you can't see a whole lot. But we can blow up all the cover. And I want to do that without damaging the aliens, because the less aliens we kill with explosives, the more fragments and whatnot we get. Okay, good. He's exposed. And no one can get a shot on him. Brilliant.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay, just come around. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Can you take him out at all? Thank you. Okay. Now I feel much safer taking this shot. Cheers.
Out of the game. Operational objectives complete.
But at what cost, Bradford? But at what cost? Idris is going to the infirmary for 1.5 months, and that's our only scout. And like I said, there's no ways that beginning one could have gone better. I know already someone or some people who are experienced in XCOM are going to ask me why I didn't just move to the one side in the beginning and activate the pod, which was inevitable. because moving also activates pods if they're in the glitched line of sight like that. So when we shot the initial floater, the seeker pods saw that. Technically they weren't supposed to, but they saw that. Now that means at the same time that even if we advanced towards the floaters, the seekers would have picked up on that. They would have picked up on our activation, so to say, and they would have activated anyway. In which case we would already be in cover bias towards one of the pods and not been able to deal with them. That's why I said no matter how we took that, both pods were going to activate. Where the seekers shouldn't have, but it seems that they wanted to anyway. So they were both going to activate, and we were going to be flanked from both sides in very crap cover. There was no other way to do that. I'm just glad it was a critical wound, not death. I'm very thankful for that. And we made out with 0 lost and 13 killed, and hopefully a lot of corpses and fragments and schniz to make up for it. I hope you're happy, Boston. Only 27 days. You were critically wounded and you're only in the infirmary for 27 days. That is impressive. That is impressive. I've seen late game soldiers go on a critical wound and be out for 45 days. And I'm talking people who are, 8 perks up the tree. That is amazing. Medic out for 12 days, that's could be better, but honestly, I'm not complaining. A gravely wounded, very good assault, or only corporal for that matter, that's a problem. That is a big problem. Anyway, I've been promoted to corporal. Now I have the choice between disabling shot, precision shot, or snapshot. Now snapshot is the perk that I just mentioned in the mission, so I should probably explain exactly what it does. Basically, you can move and shoot. Now, with snipers, you generally can't move and shoot. Why am I called vampire? What the hell? That's changing very quickly. Generally, snipers cannot move and then take a shot with their sniper rifle. They can take a shot and move with their pistol, but they can't move and shoot their sniper rifle in the same turn. Snapshot removes that restriction. However, any snapshot shots taken, so to say, suffer a -10 aim penalty. So where I would have had, say, 75% chance to hit, if I then moved and then took the shot, it would be 65% chance to hit. So it's not all terrible, and there are certainly cases where it's useful, but I find generally snipers don't move, and they're not supposed to move. If your sniper's in the front line doing a bunch of snapshot required tasks, he's not a very good sniper. Now, yes, okay, I understand that there are situations where you want to move your sniper around at the back of the line to get a better firing position, but that very rarely happens, especially in the early game. Late game snapshot becomes more intriguing, and you'll see why when we do actually get to the late game. But early game, I would never recommend taking snapshot. I've always dreamed of squad side snapshot. Let me try that again. I've always dreamed of squad side snapshot. You guys see if you can say this better than me. I've always dreamed of squad sight snapshot snipers in unison, because in the base game the choice was between squad sight and snapshot at the second rank. I forget what it's called. So yeah, you can have them in the same, and it's amazing. However, there are also other intriguing options. For example, precision shot. It basically adds critical percent chance as well as critical damage, and there's not really much more else to say. There's no drawbacks or anything like that. I would say the biggest problem with the perk maybe is a 2-turn cooldown, but as you'll see, disabling shot I believe also has a 2-turn cooldown, or is it a 3-turn cooldown? 2-turn cooldown, there we go. So these two both have cooldown. Snapshot obviously has no cooldown. So precision shot basically just makes it that you can fire at any range. Like it says there, it ignores long-range critical penalties. So usually when you're firing at long ranges, and especially ranges that involve things like squad sight, you don't have, well, your critical chance goes down drastically, and like you could see there on the thin man, the only reason I had any sort of crit chance, in fact I don't even think I did, but if I did, it was only because he was flanked. I was flanking him. And this removes that. When you take a precision shot, any of those long-range critical penalties get ignored. On top of that, it adds 30% crit chance. So very often you're going to find yourself in a situation when you can take a 100% critical chance sniper rifle shot from squad side range, from the other side of the map, basically. And that's pretty cool. That's pretty overpowered. Then there's disabling shot. Disabling shot basically fires this sort of electrical taser shot pulse type thing, and it disables the target's primary weapon. So they can, if they still have a secondary weapon, they can use it. And technically speaking, aliens don't have secondary weapons, so they become essentially nullified for that turn, or until they reload it. That's how they fix the weapon, so to say. And that's also very, very useful. If there's a specific enemy that you do not want shooting at all, then this is great. And this comes in very useful very quickly when you start looking, okay, in May we get mutons, and then after that very soon we have things like cyberdiscs and mechtoids, which are giant robotic enemies that we definitely don't want shooting at us every single turn. And disabling shot basically nullifies that enemy for that time, and then you can do whatever else you need to do in the rest of the turn without worrying that that enemy is then going to take some sort of drastic shot at you. So these two are both great. I would summarize it as disabling shot is more for planning ahead, like I say, when you need to focus on other things in the turn. Precision shot is for when everything goes wrong and you absolutely need this one enemy to die. Now, personally, I never liked the idea of disabling shot. I think it was up against Gunslinger in the base game, and Gunslinger was amazing back then. Because like I say, squad side and snapshot you couldn't have together. And very often, if you needed to move your sniper around, Gunslinger was there to back you up. It was like, right, you can still defend yourself, and especially once you got to things like plasma pistols, you could defend yourself quite well. That being said, I find disabling shot, especially in long war, so much more useful and much less situational than precision shot. I mean, this works on all enemies, as long as you hit them. And it does pretty much what it says on the tin. You know, you don't need that one firing on you. Fine. He will not fire on you. And, you know, if he's flanking you, or if he's an enemy that does a lot of damage, or whatever the case may be, he's nullified. He can't do anything for the rest of that turn. Now, it's not a guaranteed chance to hit, and I think it also has a -20 aim penalty on it. That can be offset with things like scopes, better weapons, and whatnot. So it's not such a big deal. And like I say, I found that to be more useful than precision shot, at least in the early game. Late game snipers, again, you can probably take something like a precision shot and a disabling shot sniper team. For now, disabling shots it is. All that out the way, what did we get? 3 sectoids, 2 floaters, a singular bastard thin man, 3 drone wrecks, Illyrium, alloys, fragments, meld, Seeker wrecks. Not a great haul, I would say. Definitely not a great haul. Mostly because we had to use grenades and explosives on a lot of the enemies that were threatening us. But it did not make the fatigue and the medbay time on my scout worth it. Hey, what else was I busy doing? We've got a scope coming in a day. Some council requests, I'm not sure what we've got. Science going. We do need more interceptors, which I can't get at the moment. What are we building in terms of facilities? Nothing. What was my plan here? I think I said generator line, workshop area, lab area, and then a bunch of uplinks, and then more generators down here. I can't actually build any of that just yet. Do I want to build an access lift? How many satellites do we have? 3 out of 3. And Canada is panicking a little bit. I do really want the North American bonus. If we can get the North American bonus soon, that's going to help a lot. A satellite I think is 200. Yeah, it's 200. And we don't have any satellites inbound, do we? No. How much does a satellite cost? 140. Yes. Okay, and a scope? 80. I would say scopes, I would only ever, at least for the early game, I would only put on my sniper and my rocket launcher guy, my rocketeer. Don't know what that was. We've got already one incoming for my sniper. Me. And it's not going to become critical for anyone for, I would say, until maybe May or June, when the mutons really start becoming an issue. And I really, really, really want the North American bonus as soon as possible. Cheaper aircraft is just... It's absolutely amazing in long war. Yes, let's build another satellite.
Commander, our current satellite
shut up, I know.
are at full capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
This is a very, very bad roster. Yeah, I'll never forget this either. MZ Skeletal on that. I nearly gave up that day, but I didn't. Where have we got in the foundry going? Mag pistol? Oh, that would have been fun. 35, hey? And 40 for Shiv suppression. Do I have a Shiv incoming? Do I have a Shiv? I do! I have a Shiv! Bruh! What am I doing? I have a Shiv! That... Okay, I forgot about him. I forgot about him. Give me a second, I need to change my nickname. That's better. Okay. I forgot we had a Shiv. $40 for Shiv suppression and 35 for mag pistols. Is there anything that I can sell in the grey market? I would need another 16 for the thing that cost $35. Which was what? Oh, I can't remember what it is I'm trying to do. Oh wait, it was a Foundry project. Mag pistols. Then again, mag pistols, we don't really use our pistols that much. No, that's fine. Let's continue scanning.
Contact detected.
At least it's a small. But these two... Inexperienced, and there's only two of them, so one of them better do this right.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Brilliant! And that's a cash bounty. Usually I'd be disappointed by that, but that is super... Oh my word, and it's a large cash bounty as well. $100. Give me that Shiv suppression. Actually, wait, let's not jump into anything here. Is there anything else we need to build urgently? Another scope would be great. Targeting module... Oh, it's basically a scope light. Okay. Weapon gyros, that's also for Shiv stuff. I want another scope. And then we have 39 credits. I could do mag pistols with that, or I could try and get another $1 and do Shiv suppression. How far away is my my infantry from being... Okay, well he's still in the infirmary for 17 days. Oh, but he's still far away from getting suppression. Shiv suppression might be worth it then. How long will Shiv suppression take? That doesn't tell me. 8 days. Might be worth it if I can get $1. Screw it, we're going with Shiv suppression. You can have any sort of suppression, that'll be amazing.
I'll send word to the Foundry crews now.
Yes, thank you, Shen. Fantastic, scope. That's here. Perfect. Where's my Jaybird Davis? Go.
Bangs out.
I would appreciate it if we could get this one knocked down so that we have a good mission. Okay, that's dangerous. But he is weakened.
Contact detected.
No, he's not landing. You guys have stingrays. I'm not gonna use stingrays. Eagle, go. You sound like you can manage the job. At least finish the job.
Engaging bogey.
Not like that, you won't. No, come on. Hit! Okay, we're...
Disengaging.
Guys, it's one UFO!
Detected.
Okay, go Buckeye. If you can't manage this, then... I don't know. No lunch for any of you. Yeah, he's flying away. He's escaped. Yep, he's gone. Good job.
Contact lost.
I kind of wanted to crash the UFO there to level up some rookies because we need. Okay, Galrod is back. That's good. Yes, that's exactly why I researched those things. For 2 scientists, that's amazing. That's going to help a lot with our research times. Oh no.
Commander, we're tracking
That's fine.
several reported abductions via the Hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
Umlazi, South Africa. That's near Durban. Okay, that's moderate. Quick question. If I wait a little bit longer, I can get myself in as well. There we go. Okay. I'll confirm with Lightning what he wants to be. Gunner would definitely help. Not gonna lie, Gunner would help in this situation. We're gonna have to take 2 things, guys. What do you call these guys? Rookies. But on a moderate, I don't feel as bad about doing that as I would on something like a heavy or a swarming. But just as usual, guys, that's gonna have to wait until next episode. So thank you for watching. Promise next episode won't take nearly as long as this one, because I want to get back to this. Someone needs to remind me to ask Lightning when he wants to become. Anyway, this has been Blood of Skyrim. Rip Idris. I don't know how you survived that still. That is beautiful. And I will see you all in the next mission when we go and rescue Umlazi.